Welcome to Walletopia. Please visit walletopia.info for more information and to sign up to be included in our drawings we do every other week for wallets we review on this program. Now, please look at the notes below, links on this wallet and other program information. Now, today we're going to review the Bryker Hyde. This is the front top flip. The executive top flip has two IDs to it. So let's get into the review. All right, comes in the nice black Bryker Hyde box. We open this up. There's a nice bag. Seems to be a kind of a rough cotton. Open this up here. Get into it. We've got a nice tissue paper, and now we see the wallet. This is a Texas brown color. Let's get a look here. And this is sheepskin, or sorry, sheep leather. That's what you call it, sheep leather, not sheepskin. So you can tell that this has folded over sewn edges that's painted. We've got the flip here, the two IDs, nice generous spaces for cards, and it looks to be two slots for cash in the billfold area. Very nice. Feels nice and soft too, what you'd expect from sheep leather. All right, let's do a review of the features of the Bryker Hyde flip-up ID. From the outside, we notice that this bifold has no features on the exterior. That's fine. As we move to the inside, we immediately see the feature on the left, which is the first ID window. Its entry point is in the top, has a quick thumb access, and immediately if you flip that over, you have a secondary ID window. Very convenient. I kind of like this a lot. Now, if you go immediately under that on the left-hand side, you'll notice that we have 4 different card slots to put in cards here. And also underneath it, we have another card slot here for access. Now, on the flip side, on the right, we have a companion 4 card slots here, as well as additional cards, a card slot here. So these left and right marry each other by way of features. If we go to the inside, we can see in the billfold area that we have a front billfold and a rear billfold. And that's great for cash as well as receipts or anything else you want to collect in there. And that is a great feature set. And that is a review of the features of the Bryker Hyde flip-up ID wallet. Now for the card and cash insertion test. All right, as you saw, we got 14 cards and 7 slips of cash. That's United States cash. And then we got a whole bunch of euros put in there as well. Now, all the cards went in smooth, nothing forced. You could have gotten more cards in there, and it will handle the growth size of the wallet as you go. Now, the company says it can hold foreign currencies, but it did have a problem with this 100 euro, and this is common once you get above 100 euros on this, but it and maybe the pound as well. But it did handle Canadian. The yen is the same size roughly as the dollar. It should handle that just fine. Now, the company has no recommendation on the number of cards, so really you can kind of put in what you want. Now, it is made from full grain sheep leather, which is soft to the touch. It's easy to work with, but sheep leather, while soft, cannot take massive amounts of abuse. You can't mix it with keys, pens, or other sharp objects, or you risk damaging this leather. So if you expect to abuse this wallet, it really won't last that long, and it is chromed tanned. Now, the edges are folded over like I mentioned, and the sewing is of a high strength stitching, and then it's painted here on the edges. And usually you'll see folded over here on the edge on leather that's typically thinner, and that's a way to help protect the edge as well as really trying to cover up how thin the leather is when it's matched together like that. It does have RFID material included throughout, so it's not 100% leather because it's mixed with that. And we can also see that here where, below the topper of leather, you get down into RFID material, and it's like that throughout the wallet. all the way through, and especially, of course, you see that in the back. It's very prevalent in the billfold area here. Does have a lifetime warranty and 100% money-back guarantee if you register, so that's fine to do. The pricing on this is $44. It's made in China, and from a usability perspective, this flip-out ID piece really is a great feature. It provides the ability to flip it out. You can fold up the wallet and you can use it just like this. So if you've got a Metro Pass or office entry cards, those kinds of things, and you can even stack them in here, put 1 or 2 on each side. I think it's very useful here. Now, the card slots themselves are a little larger lengthwise here than I would expect to really like, because it allows cards to slide back and forth and possibly fall out even before the wallet breaks them in. So that's more of a preference issue and really kind of an issue where cards should be tight and secure in there. Now the slot on the bottom over here, and I left the cards on this side here, is interesting. We look at this here, we can see that the bottom card really sticks up higher than the card behind it. It's not an even placement between these 4 cards. That's as low as it goes. It should be a little lower than that, probably down into here. But design really forced it to be a little bit higher, so it means getting the second card is going to be a bit of a challenge for you. So it was really a design compromise to get more slots in, but it will interfere, like I mentioned, with the card behind it. Now, I'm sure it's possible to carry this in your front pocket, but it's more suited really for a back pocket wallet. The measurements on it are 4.5 inches by 3.5 inches by 0.6 inches. Now, Bryker Hyde makes very traditional type wallets, and for the price, and if you have a proper set expectations, it really is a good value. So now let's get to the final score.
For quality, a 3. For price, a 4. Features, a 4. Usability, a 4. And perception, a 3. That gives us a final score of 36 out of 50.
Thanks for joining us today. We appreciate you every time you watch, especially if you reach the end. Look at these videos, see if they're interesting to you. We appreciate you. Look at the notes below. Hope to see you again. Thanks, bye.